everyone. I'm just going to give a very quick presentation about our Malaga project. And there'll be times for you to ask any questions later on. And if you have any questions, you can also later on can send me an email, but we go through with them. So I thought I'd just start with introducing a bit myself. My name is Juliana. I'm an international officer. And my role is to recruit, prepare and send participants to take part in the 2 weeks work placement in Malaga. I have many experience in sending people abroad. I have done this before, people going to do work experience for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, even up to 12 months. And myself, I have traveled quite a bit as well around the world. And I'm originally from Brazil, so I've been living in the UK for 20 years now. So I know what it's like to be, somewhere else that is not familiar with your culture and adapt in a new work environment. So hopefully you'll find this presentation useful and you get to sign up to do the project with us. So I thought perhaps we could start with where is Malaga. So Malaga is a lovely city in the south of Spain. It has 16 sunny beaches, all very, very hot and beautiful. It's full of historical spots. So there is a Roman theatre, cathedral, museums, lots of things for you to explore. And just by curiosity, it's also the birthplace of Pablo Picasso and Antonio Banderas, the actor, if you know him at all. So what is the project about? It's about going to Malaga for a 2 work placement. So there are 2 opportunities. You can do a teaching assistant in a secondary school or work in a customer service role. Everything is paid for it, your flights, your accommodation, your food, your travel insurance, and your COVID test that you have to take when you return to the UK. If you haven't got a passport, that's no problem. There is a financial support for you to renew or to apply for a new passport. So we can help you with that part as well. You also get a certificate at the end of your participation, but also it's an opportunity for you to explore the local culture, get to immerse yourself in the Malaga culture and the Andalusia region as well. So it's a bit personal, a bit professional as well. In terms of the accommodation, this is a sample. Our first group going now in November, this is the flat where they're going to be staying. So it's a twin room. As you can see, there is a desk and a chair for you to, if you have to prepare anything, particularly those doing placement in schools, if you have to do any lesson planning or any preparation for the class, you have space as well. There's wardrobe, chest of drawers. There is laundry facilities as well. There's a washing machine if you need to wash any clothes. The bathroom will be shared. There is a fully equipped kitchen. There is a bed lining, pillow, and any covers for the bed. The only thing that you must take with you is your towel. Apart from that, everything is provided in the flat. So this is what the flat looks like. As you can see, there's a lovely kitchen with a hob, microwave, sink, washing machine. The living room has a sofa, TV. There's a dining table as well. The flat is based in the city centre, so it's very, very convenient to the beach, to the life of the city, and lots of buses if you need to catch transport to go to work. And it's also close to the office of our partner in Spain in case you need to speak to them. So what happens when you arrive in Malaga? So we send you there, you are in the airport now. So what happens? So Eco Experience, which is our Spanish partner organization, will collect everyone from the airport and they will take you to your accommodation where you'll be staying. The next day or later on, depending what time you're going to be arriving in Malaga, you receive a tour of the city center and you'll be shown, where some key places are. So pharmacy, bus stops, supermarkets, anything that you want to ask them, they will point it out to you as well. On your first day of your work experience, they will take you there. They'll show exactly how to get there. So then you can easily come back home and know how to get to work placement. Breakfast and warm-up meal will be provided. So when I say warm-up meal, it's going to be either lunch or dinner. That really depends on the time that you're going to be work experience, particularly those that are going to be working customer service. If you are going to be doing, for example, a shift in the evening, you can't come back home for dinner, so you will have your lunch provided. Or if you're working during the day, then you have your dinner provided. So it really depends in that sense, when it's your work placement taking the times that you'll be taking place, but you're always going to be breakfast and another hot meal. On the top of that as well, you'll be given 25 euros per day to supplement your food. So you also need to have another meal or any other drinks that you want to have. This money is for you to use. I don't need the receipt for that at all. So if you are very clever with money, and this is my tip for you, you can save the money and use for other things. And then the things can be saving up to go to another city nearby to visit, or if you want one day to experience a salsa class, a salsa dance in a club in the night, that's the money for you to use it. So you can save it up and go and use that however you want. I do not need a receipt. It's all yours. Okay. Right. What do you need to take part in the work experience in Malaga project? The first thing is that for now, you need to be fully vaccinated for COVID. It has to be the 2 jabs. Otherwise, unfortunately, you won't be able to take part in. You also need a passport. If, again, as I mentioned before, if you haven't got a passport, there's no problem. We'll be able to support you renewing or apply for a new one. You will receive an application form, which you need to fill in and send back to me. And you need to send the Europass. Europass is a website that you go to. This is our funders, and they have a specific website where you're going to create your online CV. You're just going to put in information as if you would creating a CV here in the UK. You need your personal details, information about your education and work background. You need a medical form, which I'll send it to you, filling with all the information sent back to me. An acceptance form, which is basically saying that you want to and you have commitment then to take part in this project. And one more thing that you need to do as well before you go, once you're accepted in the project, is to take part in the pre-departure training with me. It's just an informal chat that we're going to have just to prepare you before you go. So the things that you must do before you go to Spain, and what you need to pack, and any information, extra information, any questions that you may have for the project. Also, that's the time for you to ask me, and I will answer everything that I can for you. Right, this is the probably important information that you need. One of the things that you need to pay attention is that I can see the line here, those lines here in color, those are the dates in which the project will take part in. And the lines above or below are the deadlines for you to submit all the paperwork as I talked to you, application form, the Europass, and so on. So the next group go is going to be on the 17th to the 31st of January. And the deadline for you guys to submit your application to me or to your tutor is on the 10th of December. Then the next one is 7th to the 21st of February, deadline 7th of January. Then the 14th to the 28th of March, the deadline is 11th of February. 18th of April to the 2nd of May, 18th of March deadline. Then you have the 16th to the 30th of May deadline, 14th April, 19th to the 29th of June, the deadline is 11th of May. And the last group to go is 15th to the 29th of July, deadline's the 10th of June. So check your availability if you want to join us. One of the things that I'll tell you to take into consideration is how do you deal with the heat? Malaga can be very hot. For you to have an idea, at the beginning of April, the temperatures are already 20 degrees. And this is more or less the temperatures that you have in the summer here in the UK. And that is just the beginning of April. So if you're a person that don't deal very well with the heat, I'll suggest that you join up to this March. Okay, or latest, absolutely latest, the group going in April, because otherwise it will get fairly hot. If you're past that, you don't mind, or in fact, if you prefer the heat and you really enjoy when it's 30 or even higher, then I would say try to go from May onwards. But bear in mind that although there is going to be opportunities for you guys to enjoy yourself, you're going to have at least 2 days off to enjoy yourself and do whatever you want when you're not working. You're also going to be working. So if it's going to be, how do you feel about going to a very hot place when you're going to be working? So bear that in mind. And yeah, those are the dates, and I really hope that you guys can take part in the project. Send me your application, or if you're still unsure, if you want to have a chat, contact me, get your tutor to put in touch with me. I'll be more than happy to speak to you a bit further about the project. Any questions, if you're unsure, if you feel a bit nervous, I know what it's like. I've been there in this position, so I'm here to help you. So if anyone has any questions, you can ask me now. Does anyone want to ask anything for me?
How many people will be in the group?
Oh, great question. So we're looking to have up to 15 people, and you're not going to go alone at all. There's always going to be a staff member accompanying you. So the staff might not necessarily be flying with you, because it depends where everyone is based. But once you are in Malaga, everybody's going to be together in flats, in the same block of flats. And the tutor, one of the tutors or a staff member will be there. Any more questions?
Will I have to share my bedroom with someone I don't know?
Yes, you will be sharing the room with someone that you don't know. It's going to be on gender based. So if you are a female, you share the room with a female, and if you're male, with a female. But in the flat, might be mixed. Okay, so although in the bedroom is going to be sharing someone with the same gender as you, not necessarily in the flat. So you might have a bedroom with 2 females and another bedroom with 2 males, for example. Any more questions? No? Okay, so again, as I mentioned before, if you have any questions, get in touch with me. If you are really excited and you can't wait until you sign up for the project, here are the dates. I'm going to send the deadlines and dates to your tutors as well, so they can share this with you, and I hope to receive your application form fairly soon. Thank you.